What's going on, fam? It's Nico Fleeks, the Warrior King. And yeah, the girls are turning into the guys, and the guys are turning into the gals. Crazy. How did we get here? How the hell did we get here? Man, I'm talking about the devil really did his job in the Western world. He really did his thing, didn't he? It seems like a few years ago, maybe 2-3 decades ago, you could actually tell what gender people are. 20, 30, 40 years ago, you could actually tell what someone is. These days, it's getting harder and harder to decipher the difference between a man and a woman. Like physically, like it'd be some women that I swear, look, they are identical to what you would expect a man to look like, and vice versa. And then it's not even just the appearance. I'm not talking about just appearances, okay? I'm also talking about the fact that the attitude switch up, like the mentality of people is different. The mentality of human beings is different. Men are being feminine today. That's why I made this channel. Help men get their mind on the right track and be masculine again. We need to bring back masculinity because it is at an all-time. It's at an all-time low. You dig what I'm saying? Masculinity is on the low and femininity is on the low. Both of them. And those are two divine energies. The masculine energy and the feminine energy is so incredibly divine, and it is needed in human civilization in order to continue. Listen, this whole world is about to implode from the inside out. It's about to self-destruct, right? Our society is about to be over, right? Because human nature is starting to deviate from natural order. When you find you a bunch of men being like women and you get you a bunch of women being like men, there's no sort of connection anymore. So now we have a dissonance between the two, which is going to inevitably create instability as a civilization. Because if the men and the women are not like resonating with each other, then how is procreation supposed to happen? How are we going to continue having healthy, strong families? How are we going to continue to have kids that are sane in the membrane? Because apparently a lot of these kids are absolutely confused these days. Absolutely confused these days. I'm talking about these kids coming up are, woo! You think Gen Z is bad? You think millennials are bad? Oh, nah, hell nah. These little kids about to F some up. I'm talking about not in a good way either. There's going to be a whole bunch of disgraces, a whole bunch of abominations, and a whole bunch of diabolicalness going on. Because we have deviated from natural order. We are no longer healthy in the brain. Opposites do attract, it turns out. Feminine energy, masculine energy, you put it together and you get something so wonderful, so valuable that nothing can match to that. That is something, masculine energy plus feminine energy is one of the most divine conflations in this world. So I say that to say this. Dang, my hands are ashy. But yeah, I say that to say this, y'all. If you are a man in the Western world, you need to keep very close attention to your masculinity because it's something that will aid you in your entire life as a man. And if you are a woman watching this, I strongly encourage you to embrace your femininity because it will aid you and help you throughout life. As a man, you need your masculinity to survive or you will be conquered. If you are not a masculine man, you will be absolutely conquered out here and they're just going to throw you any direction they want. They're going to fiddle with you. You will be life's biatch. You will be life's biatch if you do not embrace your masculine. Now, females have a different power. See, that's the difference. A lot of women think that they need to be masculine and aggressive in order to get what they want in life. But it's like they don't understand that that's not how a woman actually gets what she wants. And she gets what she wants through indirection, the emotions, through the back end. She knows how to mess people's minds internally. Men, we go in and we just unalive other nations to get what we want. Women can destroy a whole nation from the inside out. They have a whole different type of power. Like I'm talking about, they could drive very important, very well-to-do, very rich men, very influential. They can go in and infiltrate their whole mindset, these women, especially a beautiful one. You get a beautiful woman, she goes in, man, she can bend her feminine energy to make a man do whatever she wants. That's why I say women have a different power, okay? Men, we just go in and we go in by brute force with aggression. Yeah, get straight to the point. Women know how to work her way around it and get what she wants from the inside out. Now for us guys, right? We need to embrace our masculine energy because guess what, man? If you a masculine dude, bro, you already top 10%, man, because most of these guys out here are just real life walking schmucks these days. And that's just the truth. So you are literally top 10% already if you start working on your masculinity, man. You start going to the gym, you know what I mean? Get your body right. I'm sitting right in front of the gym right now. I'm getting ready to get a workout in, guys. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead, get your workout in. You get in shape. You get into the habit of that. You get into the habit of working out so that it becomes easy, so that it becomes seamless. Like you're just in the habit of that. If you're not used to being active and things like, it's going to be hard at first, you know? It's going to be hard at first because it's something that you're not used to. It's unnatural to you. You dig? It's not part of your routine. It's not a habit. So once you break that chain and you just get used to going to the gym, it's going to get to the point where it actually feels weird to not go to the gym because you're so used to going to the gym. And then that's at that point, man, give it 3 months in. Now you have a formed habit. And then from that point, you're going to see rapid changes in your physique. And your physique is a strong indication if you are a masculine man or not. Or not. I don't know what else to say. You know what I mean? And I'm not body shaming. I'm not fat shaming. Absolutely not. If you are out of shape, get in shape because you can do it. And you will feel better and look better and have better outcomes in every aspect of your life. You'll be able to get better jobs. You'll have access to better women. You'll have a healthier lifestyle. You'll feel better. There is no con to getting in shape. You dig? There's just no con. Like there is no bad side, okay? Now, another aspect of being a masculine man, like be ambitious. You know what I mean? Work towards a goal. Don't get caught up in the loop. Don't get caught up in the rat race. You feel what I'm saying? Work something that is conducive to you making money on your own terms. I'm not talking about just like if you have a job, a high-paying job, whatever, that pays your bills plus more and you're comfortable and you're living good and things like that. But I want you to, if you don't, acquire a hobby, acquire a different skill, something that you like doing. Make it something that's like particularly your passion and work towards that because that'll give you a higher sense of purpose, which is another aspect of being a masculine man, man. Is being a man's man is just having ambition and purpose, bro. You dig? Because yeah, you can get your dream job, but what next? You can get your dream girlfriend. What next? You have to have a higher sense of purpose because it'll get to a point where you just feel stagnant, you know, and you're just sitting around, you know, kicking rocks or whatever. Like, that's not good. That's not masculine. I wanted to have a quick talk with you guys before I hit the gym. It was a real conversation. This one was needed to be said. This is Nico Fleeks, the Warrior King. And if you're new to this channel, do me a favor, guys. Up that algorithm for me. You know what I mean? This is a new channel. We're trying to get this off the ground. Like, Subscribe. Drop a comment down for your boy. Oosh!